Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Lavender and we make lifestyle and Disney content over here with my husband Joshua. And we are just 1 week away from our Disney trip here in January. And I thought we would sit down today, grab a drink with our little Disney Resort mug, and talk about our plans for our trip that's coming up. As we talked about in our previous video, we did get annual pass this year, so we got the Incredipass. We had to get the Incredipass just because we are out of state pass holders. So we have that, and then we are going to be staying at Pop Century when we go. We were kind of toying between what resort we wanted to stay at because it has been a long time since we went. Well, not a long time, but it feels like it's been a long time. So we haven't been back since May. We were there for like the end of Memorial Day. Actually, no, we arrived on Memorial Day last year and we were there for a week from then. So it's been quite a while since we've been back in the parks, and we are super excited to get back and be on property, be in the bubble, do pin trades, ride the rides. And now that we have the annual pass opportunity, we can kind of just pop in. We plan on popping in on our arrival day. On our rest day, we're going to just kind of pop into the parks and be there and take advantage of the fact that we can just go in. So I thought we'd kind of give rundown of everything. First thing I want to say is the price of everything, because it is interesting to see it now without paying for the park tickets on your reservation, that now we're paying for the park tickets all up front, which again, that's another reason why we went with a value resort this time. We were thinking about maybe trying to do like, moderate or deluxe this year. We would really like to, but the price of the value is just so good, especially when you can use the annual pass discount. It's crazy. So we're staying at Pop Century, which we did actually upgrade that from All Star Music. We decided that we really wanted to have the Skyliner. We love the Skyliner so much. So having Pop Century, we really wanted to do Art of Animation, but it was just kind of still a little pricey for Art of Animation. And when we booked, we were not able to use the annual pass discount for spring. We only used the just spring savings one. So Pop Century for 6 nights for us was $1337.64. For 6 nights, we'd be there for 7 days. Obviously, we bought the Incredipass, which is almost $1,500. No, it's over $1,500. I think it's like 16. I forget how much it is for a single one. I have the price for the both of them. The price for the both of them was $3,469.78. So one thing that I really want to do this year while we have annual pass is I want to track how many times we were in the parks and how much money it would have costed for each park day, because I really want to see when we break even and then when we are like saving money at that point, because like we talked about, we do have a lot of trips planned this year, which we're super excited about, and we are probably going to plan more, but when we looked at the prices for everything already, with just 3 trips that we had planned, we were going to be saving over $1,000. And once we go, we're adding on another trip in April, we're adding on potentially another trip in July, potentially a trip in December as well. It's going to be quite a bit of savings once we factor in all of those trips. And this is our Disney year, so it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. But we're really excited to be back at Pop Century. I love Pop Century. I love Art of Animation. That little area there with Hourglass Lake just makes me so excited, and I can't wait. I really am excited to see which area of Pop Century we're going to be in, because we've only been in the 50s and in the 80s. So I would love to be in the 60s right there in the front, but we didn't book preferred. We just booked standard, so I don't know what's going to happen. But we actually arrive in Disney on Monday. So us being a week out is actually just from our travel day. We're trying something a little bit different. We were originally booked this trip the 17th. That was the day that we were going to be leaving and arriving in Disney World. But once we started talking to our family about it, we actually found out that Megan, Josh's sister, had bought him a Christmas present, and they were doing it on the 18th of this month. It was for a play, Les Mis, here in our hometown. So we had to move our trip out by 2 days. So now we're arriving on the 19th. But one thing we're going to try doing is so he's going to that at 1 o'clock, and then he should be back home somewhere in the neighborhood of like 5 to 5:30. So we're going to leave for Jacksonville on the night of of Sunday, on the 18th. We're leaving for Disney. And we have an Airbnb in Jacksonville, Florida, which is 6 hours away, like 5:30 or 5.5 hours away. We're gonna stay there for the night, sleep, get up early the next morning, get like a little power nap in, and then we're leaving for Disney on Monday morning and gonna be arriving in Orlando in about 2.5 hours. It'll be about 2.5 hours from Jacksonville to get to Orlando. So it cuts our, travel on Monday down by quite a bit, and we can get there hopefully by around like 9, 10, 11-ish. So now we can start talking about what we're going to be doing on each day. So Monday, on our arrival day, obviously we're going to go and check into our resort. We do like to go to the character warehouses before we check in. We're just kind of like toying with if we want to get to the resort earlier than like 10, because the character warehouse doesn't open until 10 o'clock. So we're kind of trying to figure out what we want to do. So that's kind of still up in the air. So either we're going to stop by the character warehouse and then go to Pop Century to check in, or we're just going to forego the character warehouse on travel day and then go to check in to Pop Century. Because we do have a lot of things that we want to try to get done on our travel day. We would love to, I would love to go to Disney Springs. I love Chicken Guy so much. So I really want Chicken Guy at some point. Because we have other things that we want to try later down the road in Disney Springs, and I feel like our arrival day is like the perfect day to get it. And then we're trying to go to 3 parks on our arrival day, which is we never do. We never go to parks on our arrival day. After we check in, hopefully our room will be ready. If it's not, we'll just kind of leave everything in our car and then go, or we'll leave it with bell services. I'm not sure which one we want to do. Usually we've just left it in our car, and it will be kind of mild temperatured. That's another thing. I haven't been able to see the full forecast of our trip, but as of right now, our arrival day, Monday, the high is 57. Tuesday, the high is 70. And on Monday, the low is 36. So I'm actually kind of nervous about how cold it's going to be. I'm actually very nervous about how cold it's going to be. But, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm packing in layers, so it'll be fine. But I am kind of nervous because that is cold. 36 degrees is cold. I've never been in that cold of weather in Florida. So I'm a little nervous, but it'll be okay. But our first stop will be Magic Kingdom. That's what our first park reservation is for. Just gonna pop in, get the vibes. I really want to try to go get a Dole Whip, and then we may go get cheeseburger spring rolls too. And then if the rides, like the wait times are looking good, we'll go ahead and do a couple of rides. If not, then we'll probably just kind of soak it in for a little bit, and then we're gonna park hop over to Epcot. And then we're just literally popping into Epcot for just a couple of minutes because we want to, there's a couple of art prints that we really want to get from Rob Kaz that were sold out the last time we were there for Festival of the Arts. That's another reason why we really wanted to do a trip in January, because we loved Festival of the Arts and we feel like we didn't get to experience it in full last time we were there because it was raining the entire time. So we're back for Festival of Arts and I cannot wait. But we will be hitting up the Rob Kaz booth as soon as possible in hopes that the prints that we want will be still available. We really want the Donald and Daisy, the 2 that we missed out on, which was the one of them on the monorail, and then the one of them that kind of it's one of the resorts that they've checked into, and you can see like Daisy. I'll have Josh put a picture, but it's like Daisy in front of the castle, and then Donald's laid out on the bed. And then there's a new one that he released this year, which is Mickey Minnie on the People Mover. So if any of those are available, we may be getting all 3 of them because we love them so much. They are so cute. It feels like us in a park day. So I really want those. So the plan is to go pop into there, go ahead and grab those, and then we're going straight back to the resort from Epcot just so we can have them. We don't have to worry about transporting them around the park on our full Epcot day, and we don't have to worry about them getting messed up in any way. They can go back to the resort clean and nice and then just be fine. And then the close out that evening, we're going to be heading into Hollywood Studios so we can watch Fantasmic. We have been having the worst luck with Fantasmic. We haven't seen it like our past 3 times that we've gone, either because of rain and it's like absolute chucking it down, or because of lightning and they don't want to do it because of the lightning in the area. So hopefully it'll be cold, but hopefully there won't be any rain, and Fantasmic will go on as scheduled. So we're excited about that. And then on Tuesday, that will be our full Epcot day. Epcot is our favorite park, so we always do it first. It's just kind of what we've always done, unless like plans don't line up that way. I always plan it that way. So Epcot is our first full park day, and we'll be there all day. And we're really excited because I don't know if you guys do Lorcana, but it's something that we've very recently got into because of our friends play, and they've been teaching us, and we've been, figuring it out along the way. But they have like exclusive Lorcana, like cards, I guess, that you can get, and it's like a quest that you can do to receive these cards. So we're gonna look into that and try to do that on our full Epcot day. And if we can do it like multiple times, our friends really want to have some. And I know they have some like photo opportunities around the park with Lorcana. I think you can play with guests with Lorcana. I don't know if Josh is gonna want to bring his cards, but I feel like I'm not ready for that. So I probably won't be, but maybe he will. But we're gonna do that. We'll do all of the Festival of Arts things. Hopefully, I really want to do like the painting the mural wall. I want to see the chalk walk. And then obviously just looking around at all the other booths and seeing if there's anything that we want to purchase from those. And then just, taking it in. I'm excited to be back for Festival of Arts. I'm just excited to be back in general. So anything that we do will be fine with me. And then on Wednesday is our full Animal Kingdom day. We have not had a full Animal Kingdom day since our trip in January of 2024 when we were there for our honeymoon and rang in the new year. So it's long overdue for us to have a full park day in Animal Kingdom. And our past trip, we didn't even step into Animal Kingdom. And when we rode Dinosaur back on our trip I think it was when we were there in September of 2024, we thought that was our last time riding Dinosaur. We really did. But this trip will actually be our last time riding Dinosaur because it will close on February 2nd. So this will be our final goodbye to Dinosaur, and what is left of Dino Land. I'm excited but to be able to do it one more time and it's not gone already. But I am sad too because it's actually the goodbye. Like, we've thought it was goodbye and now it actually is. We have a date. It's going away. And maybe unpopular opinion, but I'm really sad that Dinosaur Land is going away. I loved it so much and I feel like we didn't have enough time with it since we started in the park so late. So I'm really gonna miss Dino Land. I'm excited for the Tropical Americas. I'm not excited for the Indiana Jones ride. I don't care about I really don't care about Indiana Jones. But the Encanto area will be really cool. Casa Madrigal, I can't wait to see. But yeah, it is really bittersweet seeing Dino Land go away. Yeah, but I gotta make room for new stuff. In Animal Kingdom, we also will make sure that we go over to Rafiki's Planet Watch and do the animation experience there because that is also going away to make room for a Bluey in character meet and greet and like dance party there in that area. Which is another very sad thing. I'm so sad that that's going away because that was like one of our favorite things to do in Animal Kingdom. I do know that it is moving to Hollywood Studios, the animation experiences, so it's not going away completely, but it is just a really fun thing to do in Animal Kingdom, and I'm gonna miss it. Oh my gosh. Anyways, and then I think we're on Thursday now. That will be our rest day. So we'll kind of sleep in. And then if we skip out on the Character Warehouse on our arrival day, we're going to pop over to the Character Warehouse on this day. So we'll just kind of get up, mosey about the resort, probably get breakfast, and then head to the character house and then pop back over to Disney. And then I would love to go to Disney Springs on this day. We want to try Deluxe Burger. That's something that we've never tried and we want to try it. We're doing just quick services this trip. We don't really have any, we don't have any dining reservations scheduled unless, you know, we're like, oh, let's go here. I really want to try the Grand Floridian Cafe. But again, I haven't gotten that dining reservation. I don't know if it would be like a crazy walk-up list if we wanted to. I don't know. We're just going to kind of play it by ear. But right now we're planning on just doing quick services. I don't know. Who knows? Stuff could change because we really want this trip to be more of like a relaxed, go with the flow, you know, we know we're coming back type of trip, and just kind of not be like go, 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 go. That's not really the vibe I want of this trip. I just want us to be able to enjoy each other's company in our favorite place and just spend time together, since it has been so long since we've been. So yeah. And then we plan on maybe popping into Epcot on this day. I made a park reservation for Epcot. We don't have to use it, I guess. At least I don't think we have to use it. But we'll kind of see how the day goes. But the plan is to maybe pop into Epcot again. And then also on our Animal Kingdom day. Animal Kingdom closes at 6 o'clock. So we could pop over to a different park if we wanted to, and just spend the evening there instead of going back to the resort. We don't really know. Again, gonna kind of like play it by ear with stuff like that and just see how we're feeling. If we want to go to, I don't know, Animal Kingdom, or if we want to go to Hollywood Studios for the night or go to Magic Kingdom, we'll see. And then on Friday, that'll be our full Magic Kingdom day. And this day we did think about, there's not a lot of like, I don't know, tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like there's not a great like meal options in Magic Kingdom. Our favorite is Pecos Bill. So we were thinking about for lunch popping over to one of the monorail resorts and kind of eating there for lunch, and then we would eat dinner at Pecos Bill. I don't know, we'll see. And again, not really sure what we're doing. Our like rope drop strategy is not going well for a Magic Kingdom day because we always rope drop Buzz Lightyear's Stranger Spin, and that is closed for refurbishment. So I don't really know where we're gonna head when we go into the park on Magic Kingdom day. We may still head over to Tomorrowland and just do like the People Mover, and then go to do like Winnie the Pooh, and that's usually what we do too. After we do Buzz, we usually do either the People Mover or go right on over to Fantasyland and do Winnie the Pooh. I don't know. What guess we will see. Again, kind of just like going with the flow on that day, especially. But I'm excited. We'll get to do the Starlight Parade, which I'm super excited about because we haven't done that yet. And that was back in July that was introduced. So we're going to do the Starlight Parade. Again, Happily Ever After. I love Happily Ever After. And then I want to do the Festival of Fantasy Parade too, because we didn't do it when we were there back in May. And it kind of felt like we didn't have a full park day because we didn't do the parade. So I'm excited to do all of the things. There's not really anything new there. With Epcot, we haven't even done Test Track yet. And we haven't done the 2D edition of Remy's. But I feel like Magic Kingdom doesn't really have anything new at the moment. And with Animal Kingdom, we haven't done the Better Together show. Hollywood Studios, which we're doing on our last day, we haven't done the new shows. We didn't do the Villains one or the Little Mermaid one, even though they were open when we were there last. The lines were just absolutely insane. So we haven't done those yet. But I don't think Magic Kingdom has anything new. They just have a lot of things closed to make room for, you know, the new Cars Land, Villains Land, the refurbishments that they're doing. I don't think Big Thunder Mountain will be open yet. We haven't gotten a release date for that yet. I don't know. We'll see. But it's still going to be a great day. Even though it's going to be funny to see like the walls up there around, like in Liberty Square by the old Rivers of America, I think is correct. But that'll be our Magic Kingdom day. And then we're going to end out our trip with Hollywood Studios. Since we're kind of starting our trip with the like evening in Hollywood Studios, we're going to end it with Hollywood Studios. So like I said, we haven't done the shows that are there. And It'll be our last opportunity to ride Rock and Roller Coaster as the Aerosmith ride. So I don't know if we will. It's not my favorite ride, and obviously Josh is not going to ride it, but we have the opportunity, and it's going to be interesting to see if we do the Indiana Jones show, because apparently the boulder is gone now since it came out towards like the crowd and it hurt that cast member. So it'll be interesting to see how that is kind of like modified now. And then the whole Muppets courtyard is closed to make room for Monstropolis. So yeah, but I'm so excited to be back and just soak up the vibes. It's gonna be a really fun trip. I feel like it's gonna go by so fast because it's only 7 days, but it'll be fine because we'll be back in the bubble, and I cannot wait to get back into the little Disney bubble and just be able to just relax and have fun and just be there with my hubby. And I'm so excited. So stay tuned to our channel here. We have some very exciting videos coming out. We're starting our packing video in a couple of days. We'll have like a pre-travel day, we'll have our travel day, then all of the vlogs coming. And then we're also we've been doing a lot of crafts for this trip. I've made like a t-shirt, I made a keychain, we're making a window display to have in the window at the room. So we have some very fun things that we want to share with you guys. So stay tuned. There's so many fun videos coming up. I cannot wait to share this trip with you guys. So stay tuned. We will see you very, very soon. Thank you for watching. Have a magical day.